Hello, fellow investors. Welcome to Nordic Finance, where we help you along your financial journey.
So if that's something you find interesting, please invest in the like button and deposit to subscribe to our channel. My name is Markus.
And I'm Lucas, and today we're going to talk about how you can set up a two-step authentication on Degiro. But before we dive into the video, let me ask you this. How come you're not yet subscribed to our channel? Please subscribe if you're not already. And let us know down in the comments below what's your favorite finance channel or personal finance channel. Okay, but with that, let's get into today's video. So first of all, two-step authentication or two-step verification, I think it's also called sometimes. What is it even, and why would you need it? We're not going to waste a lot of time here. We're just going to explain real quickly for those of you who might not be familiar with it. So basically why you're going to need this, or why you're going to want this, is since you invest a lot of money on these platforms that you use, Nordnet, Degiro and whatnot. By default, these are only password and username protected, which is not very secure at all by internet standards. And of course, if someone hacks you, it's quite easy to set up or deposit your money into an account which isn't yours. So basically steal all of your money. And if you're planning, at least me, save up your nest egg in here, you're not going to want anyone to steal it because it's going to be at some point maybe a substantial part of your livelihood.
Yeah, to be sure, I think so. And this becomes increasingly more important, I think, the less you check your account. So for instance, if you just check your account a few times a month, which you might do if you try to automate your investing, then it might be really good to have very secure passwords and two-step verifications and all of that good stuff, because you will not notice necessarily when something nefarious happens at your account. Of course, if you check it every day, you would pretty much instantly could see if something was wrong, and then you could be in contact with customer service or something at for instance, Degiro. But if you just check it like a few times a month, then they could deposit all of your money from your account to something else, or like Lucas said, just manipulate it somehow. I don't think it's necessarily incredibly easy to move all the money from one account to another without notifying the person, who holds the account, maybe through email or something like that. But it's definitely a risk, and it would be a massive hassle if that would happen to you. So I'd greatly encourage you to also increase your security by, for instance, having a two-step verification.
What is it? What it's gonna actually let you do? Well, of course you're gonna see in this video, but I'll just let you know real quickly that if someone tries to log in from some other computer, usually like some IP that it hasn't saved for yet, this depends. And since I haven't put it up already, I am not entirely sure how it's gonna work in this case. But my normal Gmail and Google accounts are two-step verified. So what usually happens is whenever I'm at another location compared to my usual location, meaning I use a different IP address, it sends like a message to my phone as well that did you just log in, and then if I click yes, it shows a number on the screen. I have to click it on my phone. So this means that if someone steals or gets a hold of your password and account, it's not going to be enough. They're going to have to get a hold of your phone as well, which is significantly harder. Okay, but now let's take a look at how to set it up. Markus, please guide me.
Yeah, so okay, here you are in the Degiro, the main screen right now. Sadly, we can notice some losses there, but that's the kind of day we are recording at today. Anyways, we're not gonna spend any time on those. Instead, you're gonna click your account by the white little guy next to the one unread message.
Here.
So yeah, and then click your own account. Yeah. Anyways, sadly this is now in Finnish, because this is Finnish Degiro. So here you can see, for instance, one thing is actually in English, your trading settings, but we're not gonna mind any of that. We're actually gonna go into the turvallisuus, which means like safety in English.
Yeah.
Or security.
And for any one of you who are wondering why we keep, for example, one of you suggested that we would use Google Chrome Translate. I don't think we will do that, because if anyone else struggles with Finnish, since a lot of people who speak English but still live in Finland watch our channel. I think by this point, I think it's better that we keep it with the Finnish setting, so then if you're struggling with the language, it's gonna be easier for you to follow.
Yeah, and for that matter, I think it probably would be the same in all the Giro platforms. So if you had Dutch Giro, for instance, it would still say safety just in Dutch, or if you had an English profile, it would be the same but in English and so forth. Anyways, now you're here in the security where you can change your password. So this is also the place where you can do that. But what you're gonna want to do is select the kaksivaiheinen vahvistus, and now it's on voice, but you want to activate. And
which
here
means activate.
Yeah. And here you can see it supports iOS, Android, and BlackBerry. And now it's gonna prompt you to download whatever two-step verification authenticator you want to use, but it's suggesting Google Authenticator. Here I'm not entirely sure that you can actually select a different one than Google Authenticator. I hope so, because there's a number of two-step verification services, like Lucas has mentioned LastPass, for instance. But here they want you to use Google Authenticator, so I guess that's what we'll do in this video.
Okay, so for this part, you're gonna have to go to your App Store and download Google Authenticator. If you search for Google Authenticator, you will find it. And once you've downloaded it, it's probably gonna link. I've already done this, so I don't quite remember because I had to do it for work, but I think you can just log in with your normal Google account. So once you've opened the Google Authenticator on your phone, down in the right corner, at least for me, it's like a Google Plus with the Google colors. You press that and then read QR code, or if you have it in Finnish for some reason, it's Lue QR code. It's gonna be in the native language of your phone, of course. Click the little camera symbol on your phone, and then you point the camera towards the QR code on the phone. And then it's done. So now what this does is that it continuously shows me a number, which changes with like 30 seconds, I'd say, intervals. So right now it's a 6-number code, and then in 30 seconds it's switching. Now it's another 6-number code, so it continuously switches like that, which makes it near impossible to hack. But this is like completely randomly generated, so even if you would use the same code, like
it wouldn't really
when
matter.
you see this, it's not gonna do anything. And now it says success. Two-step verification is now enabled. Your account is now better protected. Even if someone knows your password, you will receive a confirmation of this activation in your email.
Yes.
Perfect.
All right.
Fantastic.
Do you want to show one time when you log in and log out, just to show how it works?
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so now I've tried to re-log in to the Giro, and now it asks me for the Google Authenticator code. So now again I have to open my phone, go to the Authenticator app on my phone. In case you have several of these authenticators, it's gonna specify the website as well, thankfully, which it is for, which is gonna make it really easy for you to know which code to fill in.
Yeah, so I guess this was the Giro, for instance.
Yes.
All right. It appears to be working.
It's great.
Okay,
Yeah.
So now that we showed that it's working properly, we can just summarize this video real quick. So what we did in this video, we set up a two-step verification for Lucas, because two-step verification is really important, especially when dealing with investments and money in general. You really want to protect your account. So we really strongly recommend that whatever service you're using, check if you can use two-step verification on that service in order to better protect your account. Also, here in this video we went through how to set it up on the Giro, and it was surprisingly easy, I would say. So I really suggest that all of our viewers, if you're using the Giro, start using this two-step verification method.
I think it's absolutely essential to have, because most people who spend any significant time online knows that just having like a username and a password is not really good protection. So please, if you got some value out of this video, leave a like on it, subscribe if you haven't already, and please let us know in the comments if you think you're gonna use this system. Are you gonna set up a two-step authenticator, or are you just like, can't be bothered, no one's probably gonna hack me? And I guess with that, there's nothing left for us to do than wish you guys happy investing.
Happy investing, and stay protected.